Kylie. Hey, congratulations on your new film, Descendants, The Rise of Red.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I know it's so amazing, especially the fact that it came out very strong straight out of the gate with so many people watching it, trailers breaking records. Heck, I even saw your performance at VidCon. Are you surprised to the success of Descendants?
I mean, in a weird way, no, because I was such a super fan of the original Descendants. And I mean, that was all the rage in 2015. When the first Descendants came out, I was 9 and everyone was so impacted by it. Not even just kids. I feel like everyone had such a soft spot for this movie and this franchise. So I know what an impact it had on me and other kids growing up. So I felt like, it still has that same magic, even though we're telling a whole new story, introducing new characters. I still think that we're carrying on the essence of, how special Descendants already is, and just bringing it to life for hopefully a new generation and just carrying on the legacy, which has been so incredible.
Was there any pressure trying to follow, the same footsteps of the predecessors of the previous films?
Oh, totally. I mean, it's been the most gratifying but also daunting experience because of the fact that you already have so many people that love this franchise so much, me included. So it's probably an unnecessary pressure that I put on myself of wanting to live up to, that certain expectation, especially because it is like, I guess, big shoes to fill in a sense. But I think I had to give myself a reality check moment of like, this movie's never going to feel like the older movies because it's completely different. It's a whole new group of people. And that's okay. We're telling a new story. And I guess that's how I was able to kind of like relieve the pressure off of myself. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's been so fun through and through.
Was the preparations for a film like this pretty challenging? The dance choreography, the singing, but we all know that this is what you do for a living.
Yes, I mean, it's totally that. It combines everything that I love to do. So it was really fun in that way. I think my dream has always to been in a musical. I want to do Broadway. I want to, continue to do things where I can incorporate all these different facets that I love so much, like the dancing and the singing. But also we did stunts and it's so action packed. It's like a baby Marvel film, I say. So, I think it's preparing me for that as well. I want to, do more action films down the line. So I think I got to do a little bit of everything.
You certainly did, and especially the fact that your character is so lovable, so fun. What do you personally love about this character? Because she has like a wild personality. She wears a lot of red. In fact, you're still donning a little bit of red yourself right now.
Exactly. The red nails, the red money pieces. Definitely, it's a little nod to red. So I can still carry a piece of her with me. But I think red is kind of a classic anti-hero. She, is kind of dealing with already the struggles of, being a teenager, growing up, coming of age. Like there's already so much question and uncertainty in what it is that your identity should be, what it should look like, aside from what others perceive you to be, like, having a mom like the Queen of Hearts who wants Red, her daughter, to be a certain way and fit in a certain box, which that's such a relatable journey, I think. And getting to tell that story, explore Red's vulnerabilities, her insecurities, and then to see kind of how she evolves throughout the film and becomes more well-rounded. I think there was so many levels to her, and it was just so fun to unpack every side to her.
Most excellent. Well, let me wrap it up with one last question with you because the Disney, you're part of that Disney family for such a long time. What is your enjoyment being part of this Disney family, going from one project to the next project and continuing your career with them?
I mean, there's nothing better. I feel like in my heart, have known that I wanted to be a part of the Disney family. I was such a Disney Channel lover growing up, going to Disneyland. I would do a bunch of my different dance recitals and competitions were at Disneyland growing up. So I got to go a bunch, and just the whole lore of the magic of Disney and Descendants, but I just knew I wanted to have a part in that and to tell stories and yeah, to speak to not only kids but all people, and give them a break from the daily stresses of life, and get wrapped up in these worlds, which is what really excited me about Descendants. It's a whole world, a whole spectacle that people can just dive into. And yeah, they can be the characters for Halloween, they can get the dolls, play with the dolls, and like just completely immerse themselves, which I just love stories like that.
Well said, Kylie. Thank you very much for carrying this conversation with us about Descendants, The Rise of Red, crossing fingers that you get into a Disney princess movie or a Marvel movie down the road. So who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is that's what I'm working towards for sure.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.
You too.
Appreciate it.